Hello, Kayla.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We had a good week?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we closed on the house this weekend.
Excellent.
Or Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
And so that means you're moving in? So does closing only
Slowly.
happen like a couple of days before moving in?
When you can move in the day that you close. It's yours.
I suppose because it's a brand new house, maybe you've got more... well, I'm pretty sure when I closed, I had to wait like a month before I moved in.
Really?
Because the other person had to wait a month before they moved out.
Okay.
So I guess that's maybe just
Maybe.
that instance. Anyway.
I have no idea. I just kind of sat there and fell asleep through the whole
He's
process.
a great cat. Do it. He's a businessman. So
I did.
you happy about it? I know you're not totally happy about moving in, but it's quite a good milestone. I remember when I got my flat and it's cool.
Yeah. It's a cool accomplishment. It's a big accomplishment.
It is.
But that's about all I have to say about it.
Okay. Well, hopefully that will change once you move in and things like
It will.
differ, I'm sure.
It will.
It is cool. Like you just gotta you have your home and you've got an empty home, you can make it what you want now.
Yeah, that's very overwhelming right now.
Yeah.
It's just so empty. Except there's dog toys everywhere.
Dog toys everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I got to learn how to take baseboards off the
That's good.
wall today.
Because you had to fit in a
Refrigerator.
fridge. Fridge is important. I feel like a kitchen is not a kitchen without a fridge.
It's not.
And yeah, we're gonna move in some of your stuff tomorrow, and it'll start to feel more homely again.
Yeah.
And once you've got a bed and a couch and a TV, that's like the things that you mainly focus around in.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's get your mood up because you're obviously not too happy about getting in your house. God. So, good mood.
Yes.
What is today?
Today is
Or more specifically, what is this podcast?
not today, but this podcast is our 52nd podcast. It's our
podcast.
anniversary, 1 year anniversary podcast.
That's a pretty good milestone for me.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah.
I did
pretty
not
massive.
expect it to go this long.
No, I did not either. I thought we'd teeter off after maybe
3.
third. Yeah. I thought we didn't really know each other that well. We were maybe like 3 months into our friendship.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, there's a Mumble cast. Oh, sure. And it turned out
And
pretty
then we
well.
did it, and it's been a year. Yeah, so the actual date was, I'm looking on the on the iTunes now. The first one was actually released August 1st.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah. But
So we're a couple
we
weeks
missed, yeah.
late.
I think that's only 3.
That's 3 weeks. So we missed one or two at Christmas.
I mean, for me moving to Japan for however long I was there, I think missing 3 is pretty good.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
How many podcasts when you were away? Maybe 4 or 5?
A lot.
More?
I think it was
Remember. Well, you left in what? October? November?
I left in October.
It was November.
Well, no, yeah, November
By the
1st.
time you left, yeah. And then you got back in... Yeah, we did quite a few. Well, we'll go through them.
Yeah.
Today's podcast, guys, is going to be just us going through... I know it sounds boring, but...
It's not going to be.
That's not going to be. It's going to be brilliant. Us going through our podcasts, which ones we've done, what we've talked about, what we might want to redo or revisit, and things that we've learned, that we've spoken about.
Yeah. This is our year in review.
Yes. End review, and then we're going to try and speak about what we can maybe do better or change, and I'd like to hear opinions from you guys too.
Yeah, let us know if you have any suggestions or things you want us to implement.
All right. Well, without further ado,
Let's get ready to mumble.
All right, so let's take us through the first one, because I think that was almost one of our best ones ever.
Yeah, it was great. I still talk when people are like, well, nobody ever asked me if I do a podcast, but if they were,
Yeah.
like the first thing I do is say, listen to the Penguins one.
Yeah. Which is maybe a reflection on how much we prepared, because we spent about a month talking about it, and then we spent like a bit of time preparing, and we try to prepare for the rest, and sometimes we do, sometimes we'll come in less prepared,
Yeah.
and then, but yeah, it's all right.
It was also probably the longest one. Maybe not.
No, we did the CrossFit one and the UK US one were pretty long.
They were all like in the beginning. We liked to ramble.
Yeah, and we'll try. We've got a little bit shorter than, and then I think they were started off like an hour and a half and
Yeah.
an hour.
That was a long time for people
Hopefully
to
we'll try and
listen to
squeeze
us.
this- Yeah, no one did.
Yeah.
I doubt. Well, maybe the Penguin one, because I said that was.
No, everybody listens.
We used to do more like the Penguin one. Or maybe we don't. Who knows? All right, so the first one was the Penguins.
Yes.
August 1st. What do you remember about that?
You made me bray like a donkey.
Was that
And there was something else, like some other weird animal noise too.
Oh, yeah,
Just remember
because
there were a lot of
one
animal
of the penguins
noises.
did apparently bray like a donkey.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What, can you remember which one it was?
The African penguin.
Oh, you can remember. Good job.
I looked it up.
Oh, you looked it up. Oh, God. Trying to think. I remember there's a blue penguin that's really slow. That like goes like 2 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
Swims like 2 miles an hour. And I can't remember too much.
There's a little penguin. It was really cute. I think the little and the blue might be the same one. I don't remember.
I think if we kind of start talking about penguins, I'd maybe start remembering stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't quite off the top of my head.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. And yeah, it was quite interesting. I didn't know it. I liked penguins. I knew some stuff about penguins. We actually learned some new stuff about penguins, which was good. And there was something like, 27 species of penguins?
Yeah, there was a lot.
Maybe even more than that. And none of them endangered. No, there's a couple of endangered ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of them in like Australasia and like New Zealand. I don't know, they're all in Antarctica anyway. Nope, Antarctica. Yeah, because the other one's Arctic.
Yeah.
I know they're all down there, but yeah, I think we started off strong.
Yeah, very informative. Start. I don't even remember how we got to the idea, let's do penguins, but we did.
Yeah, no, I can't remember either.
I feel like it was at my birthday and we were like, let's just do penguins.
That's probably sounds about right. It was, yeah, we probably said, let's just do it. Yeah. It worked out well.
Yeah.
I think it was probably a good animal to choose as well, because it's not as if you're going to do one about sheep. You probably, you know what, I bet
we should totally do one about sheep.
That should be our next
Take that back.
Okay. We'll do one about sheep.
Yes.
For someone to listen.
If someone is willing to be a guest speaker, that'd be great too.
Our knowledge of sheep is, I love sheep.
Hey, that's enough.
That's plenty, you're right. Someone who's passionate about it.
Yes, we just need the passion.
But we'd have to have pictures and just grab her reaction.
Yes. That would be perfect. We bring her in for a segment and we just just show different pictures of sheep and just capture the reaction of what is this sheep? What's your first thought when you see this sheep?
Yeah. There's some ugly sheep out there. I won't get into too much detail, but I've come across some ugly sheep.
All right, we should. Well, let's
hold on to that.
Hold this one, yeah.
All right, so that was a good one. And then the week later, we did US UK, the kind of comparison.
That was
we enjoyed
very
it. And that was just
interesting.
us rant, I do this. Oh, I do this.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of stuff.
It was very interesting.
Yeah. It was a lot of the things I think during we spoke about, I knew a lot of the differences.
Yeah.
Just because of media, but it was maybe slightly more informative. Well, but you had spent some time in the UK.
I knew a lot of it Europe. Too. Though the different words.
Yeah. It's so annoying because I tried to listen to them. I was like, I don't know any, but even just through the days of working and living here, everyone's so often now someone just picks up on something. And again, on the spot, I can't think of any of them, but what else did we talk about during that? I ruined... we did that one twice. Or we did a section of it twice, and I spoke about...
you had to redo a section because of saying that...
I can't remember. I think something like the microphone didn't work or something.
Oh.
But then I said the thing about Great Britain wrong.
Yeah.
About you've got the British Isles, and then you've got the UK, and you've got United Kingdom, and they're all different things.
Yeah.
And two of my mum and my brother both texted me about it, and then a couple of friends of mine commented on Facebook about it. I was like, that's so embarrassing, especially because I got it right first time, and when we redid it, it was wrong. But so the British Isles is all the islands in the British thing. The UK or the United Kingdom is Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, and Great Britain is just Scotland, Wales, and England.
Okay.
Not including Northern Ireland. And if I got that wrong, I'm cutting this bit out.
Deal.
Yeah. Other than that, I remember we talked about. I think that's one of the more listened to episodes. Again, maybe it's because we kind of maybe pushed it a bit at the beginning, but a lot of people like that one.
Yeah. Next was CrossFit.
Yeah.
That was right around the time of the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, it was actually. I think it was.
It was the weekend of it.
Yeah, the weekend of it, because we were meant to be doing
interviews.
We didn't. We just started watching it. That was quite a good episode as well. I think I remember listening back to it a couple of times and being like, I wish we kind of. I think we know more about that subject and care about it than it came across. But
we have an opportunity to redo it now.
Well, everything's changing a lot. Well, things are changing, so we'll probably maybe once we find out what the full changes are.
Yeah,
that'd be quite interesting for competition wise.
Yeah.
CrossFit as a fitness program stays the same, but
but I feel like we mainly, because it was the CrossFit Games, we mainly just talked about the games and not much about the actual sport. So we could do one
Yeah.
too. That
We
just went into
we
the sport.
definitely. We brushed on what it is at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
that was the games we spoke about.
Yep. So yeah, we could do that again and introduce the new changes to the games.
Yeah, which will be interesting. I'm kind of excited for them, but we'll see how they go.
Yeah.
I'm excited and not unexcited because, well, we'll speak about it again. I want to go into each one of these topics.
Yes.
It's a bit funny. We got a lot more. We got another 50, 48 episodes to go through. Next one was another big one. Wow, we started off. Oh no, the next one was a meh one. Well, no, actually, that was quite interesting because
it was around the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like that because we had so this time last year, almost like to the day, we had the total eclipse, which kind of brushed past us. Sort of, we didn't get the full total eclipse, did we?
I don't remember seeing it.
No, we didn't get the full thing, and we got like half of it, a little bit, and I didn't actually go look at it.
I don't think I did either.
No, but that was a good episode. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah,
do you remember it?
Was. I don't remember talking about the solar system part, but I remember talking about the total eclipse, and that was really cool. And like how you can make the different like glasses things to wear.
Oh, did we speak about
like
that?
people things? I did.
Oh.
That was my part.
Oh, I see. I don't know if I spoke about the glass. I don't remember speaking about the solar system. I like the solar system though, and I think I probably mentioned that right at the point that I like the solar system. Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah, because that's how we met.
What?
At space camp.
Oh,
this is when it started.
Yes, of course. Oh, we've not mentioned that in a long time.
I know. This is when we met at space camp.
Yeah, damn. Okay. Yes, of course. Of course we met at space camp. You knew that about me. We might have to cut that out so we just sound like we met at space camp. Yeah, okay. 7 planets. 8 planets. Go. In order.
In order. Mercury.
Yes.
Venus.
Yes.
Mercury, Venus, Earth.
Yes.
Mars.
Yes.
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Yeah.
I did
Jupiter's before Saturn. You did the wee rhyme in your head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, no, you told me it was mum something every something about pizza.
Yes. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas.
That was an educated mother. I was thinking, what's the E stand for again? 9 pizzas. Oh God, it's so stupid. Why 9 pizzas?
Because Neptune.
So what was it before? Oh, because pizza was Pluto, but Pluto's
Yeah.
gone, so now it's just my mother. My educated, she served us 9.
9 what? You have no idea?
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. And there's also people think there's Planet X, but I think we would have found that if that was a real planet or not.
Yeah. All right. Which kind of planets space kind of leads us into the next one a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I guess now for sure it does, yeah.
Yes. At that point, maybe not.
So that was our start about the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
That was another long one. I was like, oh, no, because we had to break into 2.
Yeah,
so
we
did
broke
all
into
at
2,
once,
yeah.
And then we broke into 2. That was good. I love the Marvel. As in, we went into too much detail.
We did.
Like,
But
we
it was
spent about
great.
40 minutes on Iron Man alone.
I know.
And we're like, the box office did this, and the producer did this, and the blah, 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 blah.
But everybody knows everything about Phase 1 now. So
Yes,
we're good.
They do. And a little bit about... Did we do Phase 2?
Yeah.
We did do Phase 2. Yeah, and a little bit less about Phase 2.
Yeah. I mean, who needs to know box office numbers?
No, exactly.
Really.
Nobody cares. I still think we should do... Like, I'm a big fan of movies in general, and I think we need to do ones where we actually, like, watch either old crummy movies or, like... Oh, we don't have time for that, but movies and just kind of break it down a little bit. Just like, this is one movie that we saw that we quite liked.
Yeah. We could watch the movie and then but not do the podcast while we're watching the movie.
Oh, no, we wouldn't do it.
That's too
Well,
long.
you could do a commentary. Like, watch a movie and do
We
a commentary over it. That, and then people would have to, like, sync it up somehow and
Yeah.
watch it at the same time. That's weird. But yeah, we could watch it and do it after.
Yeah.
That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
But then again, we wouldn't have time for bloody movies.
I know.
Or what we should do, we should, like...
Or we never
literally,
can decide on a movie.
should-
That's
that's what I was
bigger
gonna say.
issue.
We should, like, get Netflix and, like, say 10. Just take 10 movies and regardless of them, like the first 10 or the top 10 or something.
Yeah.
And just go through it that way. Because A, then we don't have to decide anything. And we can just watch it and get it done.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Or we could just watch Harry Potter 5. Just saying.
We've still got a Harry Potter series going on. But that doesn't come up for a little bit. So.
I know.
So that was basically 2 weeks in a row. That
Yeah.
takes us to the start of September.
Yep. Which was a pretty good one too.
All right. Give me the order of the Marvel movies. Go. We've got to tell us what we learned. Come on.
The order of them?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What?
I know. Iron Man was first.
Iron Man was first.
Then...
Oh, let's hope the microphone doesn't pick up this.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Was it... Do you know them?
I think it was Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, Thor 2, and Avengers?
No, not Thor 2, but everything else was right.
Thor 2 was physical. Yeah, so it was Captain America, then...
Avengers. Yep.
I think.
Good job.
Thanks.
I did not remember that.
It's okay.
I know a lot about the movies and the characters.
You do, because of these brilliant podcasts and because you care.
Yes.
All right, without looking at... Oh, you looking already? I was going to say what the next one was.
Oh, I've already looked.
Oh. I actually forgot we did this one.
This one was not fun, but I was going to say fun, but it was really good.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about the Coast to Coast Killer, which I spoke about. Oh, I knew some stuff about Jack the Ripper only because I'd listened actually to another podcast that week about it.
I didn't know that much, though.
No. It was good. And so, Whitechapel was where it happened. Mm-hmm. And he killed primarily prostitutes?
Yes.
And these threes that they thought it was like the madam of the prostitutes. No, nuns. No.
Like this nun or something who like was trying to like do justice or something.
Yeah,
but they still don't know. It's still unsolved.
Oh, there was also like a theory that it was Winston Churchill's father.
Yeah, there were some crazy theories.
Yeah.
That one was interesting.
They didn't kill as many people as I thought he did, though.
Like only like 8.
Yeah, which I know was a massive amount, but it's not that many really.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of serial killers.
Yeah.
And then the Coast to Coast Killer was that sort of weird dude who just
that one
went
was
around
really
America.
weird, and it was just like.
And it was all like
really
women and children.
up.
He would go in and shoot them and stuff. Remember, he had that like he lives in a caravan of a woman and killed him.
Yeah.
He was a bad guy.
Yeah. That one was really messed up.
I'm glad I don't remember too much about him.
Me too.
The
next one was interesting too.
Yeah, they were all in. Well,
they
are all.
I keep like going through and being like, "Wow, that one was really fun."
We did. So, it doesn't. It was like a year ago, I guess. Cryptides.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what cryptides did we go over? Did we do many of them? Or we just like 2 of them?
I think we did 4, maybe.
4, because we did
Loch Ness Monster, Mothman.
Oh no, we did like 3 each.
I think so.
Yeah, so I must have done Loch Ness Monster, surely. Oh no, because we allocated them. We made like 6 or 8 of them, and then we gave them like we picked out the hat. I think I did. Yeah, I can't remember.
You did Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, and then I did some vampire type one. I can't remember the name of.
Yes.
And then
because if you looked in their eyes and their eyes were and your reflection was upside down, it meant that they were one.
Oh yeah, it was that sort of tribe type. No, yeah, it was through some sort of disease or eating people that you got it. I can't remember. Yeah, so we had Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, Bigfoot, Chupacabra, what other bloody vampire thing was? Mm-hmm. What other ones?
I don't remember the 6th one. It wasn't the Yeti, was it?
Oh, it was the one with Snowman and the Yeti.
Okay.
That's what I did. And I think we had 2 more. I don't think we just left it at. You did. Someone did something about a corn monster type thing. I think you did about. No, was it me?
A corn monster?
It was like some sort of animal that they thought lived in like cornfields in Ohio.
Was it not Mothman?
I don't think so. Mothman was like the one that showed up and got knocked over by a car.
Yeah.
Oh, you did one about something under a bridge, and like there was. Oh, was that Mothman? That might be Mothman.
I don't remember. I think we did 6.
Okay, maybe it was 6. Maybe we're just trying to think of ones that aren't real.
Maybe we can do more.
Maybe we can. There was lots of them.
Yes.
There was heaps and heaps actually.
Ooh,
that was good. I like cryptides. They're really interesting, but we actually did some of the big ones, so it might be hard to do ones. I can't recall. Oh man, so long ago.
Oh, you know what? We were gonna do dragons.
Yeah.
And then we didn't because it was this huge topic. Yeah.
I had about 23 pages printed off on Wikipedia alone.
Yeah. That's not where we get our information from.
It was a very good source of information. All right, what was next?
Would you rather?
I like that episode. I like Would You Rathers. That was our sort of our starting into that sort of question type episodes, and I still think we need to do another one of them. Because we rattled off questions, and it was just, would you rather this, would you rather that?
It was a lot of fun.
And I think what we need to do is have a third person if we do that again. We need to get some more guest hosts.
Guys, we need guests. Come on.
Anyway, just come along, and you don't have to think of a topic. We can just do a question episode, or we can do one where we debate things again, which we'll get to in a bit. But
I've already thought of 3 people this week that could be on the podcast. I will contact you individually and let you know. I've already spoken to 2 of you.
Okay, there we go. Fantastic. As long as they're not like, whoa, they're going to have to, it'll be grand. We'll figure it out. Perfect. Yeah. But yeah, the Would You Rather one, go watch it, listen to that one. That was quite a fun one. I remember a couple of my friends texted me following that one saying, it was a good fun episode. Yeah. And we can do like a after hours version when it's really like awful things like, would you rather kill 10 children or...
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe we won't. That would ruin the taste of Mumblecast.
Yes.
Yes, that was good. And then the next one was a big one.
Yes.
And I say that in the sense that it's like total fiction.
Not total fiction. There were something. Okay, this is one we have to redo. Not redo, but we have to do again.
Yeah. We have to.
Yes, this was right before I moved. And all about Japan. And so went through the things that we thought we knew, and a lot of it was wrong. But now we know.
So, yeah.
And so we should just go back through it and
give us a wee taste of what we got wrong. Just a wee taste.
What was something? Oh, I think a big interesting one was that we were like, people are never on their phones. Like they're just like very like focused and go where they need to go and like pay attention to what's around them so they don't bump into anybody. No. Literally everybody's just head down, walking into everybody on their phone.
So I don't know why that was on the internet then. Seems strange.
Maybe like when phones first came out, but
they would have come with maybe.
But like the generation now, they just don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I will get into it later.
Yes, but yeah, Japan was a good episode. I liked looking up some stuff and reading about it, and I remember hearing a lot of the stories when we came back. I was like, oh wow, we were right. You guys have learned all about that. We'll maybe get Drake involved.
Yeah,
since he spent a little bit more time there and get his opinion as well. Because he also listened to the episode and can confer some other things. Yeah. After that, we did inventions of the last 100 years. So this was where I got top 10 inventions, right? Yeah. Do you remember what your number 1 was? I think before number 1 was the same.
Like the internet or something like that, yeah.
And then I had like refrigeration up there. And I had maybe like monitors and TVs.
Yeah, I think you had computers. Like some type of like computer board thing.
Yeah. And then like penicillin or something.
Yeah.
If that counts as an invention, I'm not sure. And then we had our 5 worst as well, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't remember what my worst was.
Mine was like reality TV or something.
Yes, it was.
And cookies on the internet.
Oh, yes. Your like 10-minute rant about cookies.
Yeah. I hate cookies. But yeah, I enjoyed that.
It was an interesting one.
I think I probably mentioned it during that I always wanted to be an inventor, and I did a project when I was in primary school with my friend Michael Arnott, and we did a project about inventions, and that was really fun. We talked about the Wright brothers and about Robbie Louis Stevenson. That's not a guy. Robert Stevenson. No, something Stevenson. Who made the train, like the steam engine? Not that he made it, but he got famous.
I don't know, and that was one of mine.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Oh no, I can't remember. Anyway, and then I have a letter I wrote when I was like 10 years old or something, and part of it is like, my name is Liam. I have a sister. I have a brother. I have another brother. It's like one of these really badly written things as a kid, and it says, when I get older, I want to be an inventor and I want to invent things. I'm like, oh, it stuck with me. I haven't lived that yet, but it's in there in my head somewhere.
You could invent something.
Yeah, I just need to actually put time and effort into doing it. I will. Too busy.
Then you can discuss what you invented on the next episode of Mumblecast.
Well, maybe this new change to this CrossFit thing is going to maybe change my my direction in life. Yeah. Which is a good thing. Anyway, all right. The next one. We did some great
We
podcasts.
did really good, yes.
Some of them fell a bit flat, but man, this was a good one. Like, I've never, I listened to quite a lot of podcasts, and never ever heard one about inventions, and this one, dreams.
Yeah, the Dreams one was very interesting.
Knocked out of the park, man. We were good.
Yeah.
This is just us blowing our own horn. This is going to be a crap episode for some people. I really apologize.
No. Like,
anything, but
you guys just need to go back. And this is going to show them which ones they need to remember to listen to. If they haven't
so far,
listened
we've
to
said
them.
them all. We're only like 10 in.
Okay. Dreams was really good. I liked the psychology side of it. I love that kind of stuff. So it was very interesting to me.
Yeah. There was some real good psychology about your stress and about what you're worrying about and all that stuff. I might actually go back to listen to it because some of it was really interesting stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The next one it was quite interesting, but it wasn't exciting as I thought it was going to be more interesting. Mm-hmm. I thought like some of the stuff about how much like the US spend in Halloween.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But the heritage of it was like, I thought it was going to be more, I don't know, fun. Because it was like just paganism in the UK and
paganism, and then like I don't know. I think the fact that they hid, like the costumes were hiding or them hiding from the ghost or whatever. I think that part's interesting.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
Oh, I can't remember. I thought they.
This is like later on though. I don't think it's the pagan side. I don't remember, but I think part of it was like that. The costumes, like, or the mask was them hiding from, the ghosts of the people that were coming back out that night. And
yeah, that's true, actually. And it's all, that's quite interesting, I guess. It was good. Again, Halloween's another of my favourite holidays, so just second to Christmas.
Okay. The next one is...
body stuff.
Yes.
What did we do in this one?
It was just, like, weird shit.
We both chose, like, another 3 or 5 things and we spoke about them. Yeah. I think I chose the liver, the skin. Yes. What else did I choose?
I don't know. I chose tears.
Yeah. Just tears. What else did we choose? Oh my god, I really want to know. Is that meant to smell like that? That's one of the descriptions I put there. Is it meant to look like that? Is it meant to smell like that? Why do we have that? I can remember. I definitely remember speaking about the liver because that was like top of my list or something. Mm-hmm. And then I must have spoken about like the digestive system or something. Nah. But that was, There's a bloody cat meowing.
Next was...
body stuff was good.
Random questions. So this one was fun too.
So what was the difference between this one and Would You Rather?
Would You Rather were more like... Well, they were would you rather questions. Would you rather do this or this? But this was just random questions like, what do you think's the best animated animal?
Rafiki.
And that's exactly what you said.
Rafiki. Simba.
So like that kind of stuff. Like just...
Oh yeah, best sitcom to be part of. That was one of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and what best non-superpowered Marvel character? Yeah. What did we go for that one? Was it Romanoff?
Probably. I mean...
You would have chosen Romanoff.
Absolutely.
Maybe I might have went Hawkeye.
I don't remember who you went, but I for sure did.
Random question. Go now. Think of one. Tell me and ask me.
Oh, I just thought of Would You Rathers. If you were a wizard, which house would you be sorted into?
Well, we already know that because we did the test and we've spoken about it in the Harry Potter episode.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we did. Hold on.
Okay, I'll go about one, right? If you were an advanced wizard, what class would you like to teach in Hogwarts?
Okay. I would like to teach probably Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Why? That's like you teach them one spell.
No, you can teach lots of stuff.
Aragagagas, whatever it's called.
Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, that one.
So that's the killing one. That's the one you don't teach 16-year-olds.
Why not? That's the only one you need to know.
No.
Do they teach it? I suppose it's Defense Against the Dark Arts. So I'm not really teaching them
the Dark Arts.
Does he teach them the Patronus and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when Lupin taught him that, right?
Patronus.
What other spells did they learn from that? Did they learn to disarm each other? Was that part of that as well?
Stupidify, and... Am I just going to go through all my Harry Potter spells?
Yeah, go.
Crucio would have been part of that one.
Is there a natural Harry Potter spell book? Like, out there in the market?
If there is, I don't have it yet.
There really should be.
There should be.
JK, get on that. I think I would want to be what Hagrid was in that book 3. The creature one.
Yeah.
That seems like a fun.
Care of magical creatures or whatever.
Yeah, I don't really care about fighting each other, but caring creatures would be cool.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what other school classes there are. There's that herbal one with that screaming plant. Get to France, the Mandrake or something.
Transfiguration would be cool.
What is that's when you change to different people, right?
Yeah. Or to like McGonagall teaches it, she changes to a cat.
But I thought you had to have a license to have that.
You do, but they can change objects with spells. Like you could turn your microphone into a cup.
Oh.
Like.
Okay, so I remember we were talking about that, and then maybe I listened to a podcast, I can't remember, but there was something that we said wasn't quite right, or we got it right, but we didn't mention something that was very important about it. About, I can't remember what it was though. That's useless.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Something, you know how all the four of those boys, all three of them illegally became transfigurable.
Yes.
Because of the wolf boy. They did, so there was something about it, I can't remember what it was. But anyway,
okay.
I think it was illegal. You said they had to have a license for it, but you can't.
They had to be registered in Amagus.
I think there was something saying that you can't do that, or I can't. Anyway, regardless. So I'd be the creature one. That was a good question.
Yeah.
Especially on the fly. Good stuff. Oh, no, wait.
You came up with the question.
Damn, you asked one that we already knew the answer to.
Okay.
Oh, well. You took us to Harry Potter, and that's okay.
All right. We have Thanksgiving next.
Good question, Liam. Yes. No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Oh, we
almost...
Oh, okay. That took us to Harry Potter.
What a great segue.
Yes, so we had the Harry Potter movies, 1 and 2 next.
And we managed to fit that into one. Oh, well. Go us. How did we manage that?
Well, we were going to do all of them, I think. And then we cut it off at 1 and 2. We were trying to fit 8 into that hour.
Damn.
And we got 2. So go us or not.
Yeah. That was a good episode. As in, it made me... So... Am I going to admit this on the podcast?
Yes.
I think that plus going over number 3 makes me want to read the books and go potentially watch the movies again. And I've never been a Harry Potter fan. And maybe it's because other podcasts I listen to talk about Harry Potter quite a lot. Mm-hmm. That is an interesting world. Okay, and then we went Thanksgiving. So if you're into Harry Potter, go listen to our views and that. We talked about the movie and about the book in a bit.
And now we're going to get Liam to watch them and read them.
Maybe. Thanksgiving.
Yes.
That was very similar to Halloween, essentially.
Yeah, just a lot of information about the holiday.
Screws us over this year. We can't talk about any holidays.
I know.
Oh no. It was mainly, I think you did a lot of the talking on this one because I don't know anything about Thanksgiving. We spoke a little about how it celebrates other places, but not really. And it was all about the pilgrims and the Native Americans. And
funny story. Stuff. After we did that podcast, this Thanksgiving, I had the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. And I don't know if I should admit this on the podcast or not. I will go ahead and do it. I drew a turkey on my leg. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it tattooed this Thanksgiving.
I know you were looking at I didn't realize that's where it came from.
Yes.
Are you going to get it in that spot that you drew?
Yep.
And you're going to get it facing forward or sideways that you had it?
Sideways,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, why not?
Yes.
So Kayla will post a picture of that on her own personal Instagram when she gets it, possibly.
I will.
So, stay on the lookout for that this Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Got a couple months to wait.
I made a promise that I would do it.
Oh, yeah?
So I will do it.
Okay, there we go. The next one?
Pixar.
That
was one that you did. Mm-hmm. And it was more like I remember the beginning, you were like, what is this, and this have in common? And I was just like I don't know.
Yeah, it was something to what does medieval Scotland and dinosaurs and
it's right here. What do dinosaurs, 10th century Scotland, superheroes, sentient toys, talking animals, cars, monsters, and brain people have in common?
Brain people. Wow. I love that theory still. And
yeah.
So what's come out since then? Coco? That's about it.
Is that Pixar? I thought that was just Disney.
I think Disney picks... I don't know. I'm assuming that was Pixar. No, I'm pretty sure Coco was Pixar.
Okay.
I think. Maybe not. And I don't think they've had any others out since then, have they? They've not had any. I know another Toy Story is coming out.
It was Pixar.
And I know is a Frozen 2 coming, and...
You missed another one. Incredibles 2 came out.
Oh, of course Incredibles 2 came out. Now, see, that one fits into the world, but only in the same sense it was directly after the initial one, so it's the exact same story.
I haven't seen it still.
They changed. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still a good movie. It's maybe as good, a little bit less. Yeah, but it's fine. It wasn't as much. It wasn't worth 10 years, that's for sure. But yeah, Pixar theory, guys. If you're interested in Pixar theory, it's basically the accumulation of all the Pixar worlds or different movies and how they all relate to each other, and it's a theory
to listen to our theory.
Well, I'm just giving them an insight of what it is, and then they can go look. So it was created by a guy, and it basically connects them all together, and go listen to it. It's really interesting, and you kind of go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And you go, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then you're like, oh, but now it makes sense. So go listen.
It was good. Yeah. And the next one was World's Fastest Animals.
We choose such random topics. How have we gone from like Japan to dreams to body stuff, random questions?
World's Fastest Animals.
To World's Fastest Animals. All right. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, that was our first Skype one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, because you mentioned it. Join us our first Skype episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
The world's fastest, was it like it was some kind of bird?
Mm-hmm.
Cheetah was the land animal, and then there was a...
But there was also gazelles that could apparently run the same speed.
Okay.
But I think, cheetah was the top of the list.
We did like birds and land and sea, but I just remember
I think the bird was a peregrine falcon.
Yeah.
Not peregrine.
It was.
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine, yeah. And then like a swordfish maybe?
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those. What's the name for swordfish? Like, because there's swordfish, there's like a wee swordfish, and then there's marlin.
Yes.
It was like a white-tailed marlin or something, wasn't it? Yeah. Because fish were fast. That could get up some speeds. Mm-hmm. But the peregrine falcon was like 220 miles an hour or something ridiculous on its swoop. Yep. Right. Oh man, okay, we're not even halfway through. We're going to have to speed these up.
Yeah, we go faster. All right, we had Santa Claus next. That one was another one that was just...
It was informative.
Yeah.
It wasn't as joyful as Santa Claus is. But it was, it was good. It was basically just going over the history of it and talking about him from where it came from, which is Eastern European, I think. Yeah. Something like Hungary or Turkey, I think it was. Yeah, and what did you get for Christmas last year? Did we talk about it? We probably talked about it. But no, we didn't have done, because that was December 21st, and then we went on to the Mumble Rumble. Do you remember what you got for Christmas last year?
I was in Japan.
Did you get anything?
We just traveled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I got some trainers. Probably got some Converse. I get Converse every year. I like Converse. I'm going to ask for some more this year. And I got probably some workout gear. And I don't know, I'm really bad at asking for gifts because I buy myself stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we do like the rain. No, maybe not. We'll figure out something to do Christmas this year.
Yes.
Make a Christmas related one. All right, and then we started our 3-week cycle of
Mumble Rumble.
Mumble Rumble. Now, I'm not going to go... Well, we'll go through them very quickly. The first one was Regina George versus Voldemort.
Yes. This
was to find out of the ones that we chose, the 8, who was the best movie villain.
Yeah.
And we don't mean best by who is the best. We mean physically who could actually beat each other. Not
so Regina George versus Voldemort. Voldemort won.
Close, very close.
Then it was Maleficent. Round 2. The next week was Maleficent versus
the Joker. I think the Joker won that one.
Yeah.
But I think because of our criteria,
yes,
he won it. However, I think Maleficent probably would win it.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. Well, we discussed it. But go listen to it. I'll explain it.
Then the next week was Darth Vader versus T-1000. Do you remember who won?
The T-1000 won.
Okay.
Mainly because I think we claimed that he couldn't use the Force on the T-1000.
Okay.
However, he can use it on droids, so it'd be silly but I think we said because he's liquid, he could just liquefy it out and he could get away from it. And then he would just swoop into his machine and take over it and destroy him.
Yeah.
And he'd die. So there's a little bit about that, I guess. I think lots of Star Wars fans probably don't agree. But so they were the first 3.
Yes. Then we did 2 weeks of thought-provoking questions.
Yes. And that was not quite would you rather, not quite random questions, but more sort of,
Well, we had to stop and think.
So it was like the meaning of life in one word. What did we do? What do you remember what your meaning of life word was?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think mine was choices.
How do you remember all this stuff?
I don't know.
You have a really good memory.
I think choices, I think, was mine, I think.
That sounds very correct. Mine was like connection or love or something about like relationships.
Yeah. It definitely was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was thought-provoking. Would you sit down and chat for... Who would you like to sit down and chat for an hour? Who did you said like Michelle Obama. I think I said my dad. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I said my dad.
Yeah.
Which my family clearly didn't listen to because nobody commented on it. I mean, we would have gone, oh, you can sit down with me anytime, William. And we were, and that's where we calculated we were 6,666 miles apart.
Yep.
Probably slightly off, but
a little bit.
Yeah,
that's okay. So we did 2 weeks of those, and we went back to Mumble Rumble for round 4 or round 1. Round 1, episode 4, which was Wicked Witch versus Hannibal.
And you were doing Wicked Witch this time.
Yes.
Because, and I did Hannibal. No. Yeah, I did Hannibal.
Or maybe Drake did.
No, Drake did Wicked Witch in the first time, and then
that was still round 1.
The second time. Yeah, still round 1, and the Wicked Witch won that. Rightly so, I feel. And this was round 2.
Yeah, then round 2 happened, and that was Voldemort versus T-1000.
And T-1000 put up a good fight. I think that was me fighting that, and you fought Voldemort.
Yeah, which obviously Voldemort has to win.
It was kind of. But how did Voldemort win that one? Why?
Avada Kedavra.
It's not a live thing. You can kill it.
I don't remember.
Just spells in general.
Yeah. Then 2 more weeks of thought-provoking questions.
I think because you were away,
it was hard to do. Yeah, we were getting into the using Skype to do them, and thought-provoking questions were easy ones to do.
Yeah, and we've not done one of them in a while, so we might get one, but maybe keep it to every 6 months rather than back to back. However, there are interesting ones. Like I'm sure there's podcasts full of just people asking questions of each other.
Probably.
So let us know if you guys have listened to them. If you like them, we can bring a couple of them back.
Yeah.
Do you remember the questions for that one? I think, are villains actually heroes in their eyes? I don't remember asking that, but that's a great question.
I remember that one.
What did we say?
I don't remember our answers, but I remember the question.
Like Thanos from Infinity War has been a great example of that.
Yeah.
I'm probably sure I mentioned Hitler because I have this theory about it, but it's not a good theory or a bad theory. It's just a stupid theory. And where would we travel in time if you could travel in time? I have no idea. I think I said the future for sure. Anyway, we did them 3, 4. Then it was back to Mumble Rumble.
Yes, for semifinals, which was Joker versus Wicked Witch of the West. Do you remember who won that one?
I think the Joker won again. I don't know how the Joker was beaten 2 witches.
Yes, it was
the
Joker.
But he did somehow.
Yes, because in the next episode was the finale.
Oh, of course,
and it was Voldemort versus the Joker.
Yep, and that as in without being like, oh, we fed into the pop culture geeky media. That's pretty much, if you ask them at the beginning, who would get the. You'd have all the DC fans going, the Joker. And you have all the Harry Potter fans, whatever they're called. What are they called? They've got
Potterheads.
Potterheads. I'll be like, Lord of Voldemort.
Yep.
So I think Voldemort won.
Voldemort did win.
Yeah. They were quite fun. I think I'd like to do that again, but I'd like to keep it really short, make it like an hour-long episode, literally time us, and we need to get like 4 people. One of us has to be the adjudicator, and there's other 3 people fighting.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do that, and we'll tie.
Guys, give us a topic.
Give us a topic. We'll tie.
We kind of already have one.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay, next episod.
Friends.
We're into March, by the way.
Yeah, we're still doing Skype episodes.
Oh,
it was a lot of Skype episodes. Yeah, this one was Friends. It was good. It was just we did the Friends theories.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of the sitcom Friends, NBC? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Everyone knows what Friends is. Fuck. Shut up. I'll beep it out. Anyway, cancel. Anyway, Friends. We did a couple of Friends fees. I did one long Twitter rant.
Yes.
Spoke about a Twitter rant that someone made about how Ross is a complete moron.
Yes, you did.
and Rachel's doing it with Joey, and you did one about how
like if it was a dream, like it was like a psychological dream or something like that. They were all in a psych ward.
Phoebe, yeah, it was all from Phoebe's perspective in a psych ward, and you did one more, did you not? A couple more.
I think I did, but I don't remember what they were.
Yeah, it was good though. It was interesting, especially if you're a big fan of Friends and you're like, I don't know, you just want a different viewpoint on it. It's very interesting. Actually, it's funny because one of the podcasts I listen to weekly did an episode of Friends a couple of weeks ago. They went into more detail about the actual like cast and the direction and blah blah blah. But it's funny how these things obviously are within pop culture and people want to speak about them. You know.
Mm-hmm. Then we did Farewell to the White Rhinoceros. That was when Sudan died.
That was a sad one.
It was, but we had a lot of good information about rhinoceroses.
Because we know there's the
rhinoceros,
black rhino. No, there's the white, the north. I don't know.
There's a lot of different kinds.
There's a very number of different kinds, and I think it was like the south white rhino or something still survives. There was one breed of them that has like too many of them.
Yes.
And then everything else is just normal.
Yeah.
Probably because he's got a bad horn or something.
The next one makes me laugh.
What was the next one?
The Lost Amazon tribe. Oh. This is the Leaper Sleuths, guys.
This Leaper Sleuths, yeah. Can you not remember them? I loved this, and we definitely got some people.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to some people about how we got them.
That's hilarious.
And that was a great... Guys, actually...
Go listen to the Leaper Sleuths.
It's a good episode. You learned some great information. It was one of our most articulate episodes, surprisingly enough. You know, we did a lot of research and learned about it.
Yeah,
so
we did really well.
If you're not familiar with the Leaper Sleuths, this is an ancient tribe from South America. Go listen to them. It's good.
Yep.
And then maybe follow up with the next couple of episodes as well.
Next episode was April Fool's Day. And we just talked a lot about
April Fools, yeah.
April Fools.
Where that came from. That was a little bit more interesting because I had less of an idea. Mm-hmm. But then it turned out that didn't actually come from much. Well... There was like things about like in Italy they gave fish or something.
Yes.
And what else was there? Well, yeah, because there was a lot of fooling around. I can't quite recall where it came from again. I feel like it was France. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Anyway, go listen to that if you're interested about where April Fools came from. I'm sure we spoke about it. Maybe talked about any April Fools we may have carried out.
Mm-hmm. I just counted. There were 17 episodes while I was in Japan.
That's good. Go us.
Yeah. To be fair, we did some of the like 3 or 4 of the Mumble Rumbles prior, but
yeah, I think we probably mentioned it.
Yeah, we did mention it. Drake was a part of it.
Yeah, that was good. And so this is you come back.
Yes.
So that was our last one apart, right?
April Fool's was. So the next 2 were Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Yeah, that was our first ones back.
Yeah, they were good ones too. We actually still broke it up into 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's because there was a lot more movies.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
Yeah. And again, that's
intense.
Yeah, we went into a bit more about our feelings about the movies and stuff at that time. I think. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what was in Phase 2?
Thor 2.
Mm-hmm.
Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
It would have been Age of Ultron. Iron Man 3.
Mm-hmm. One more.
It's not Thor 3, right? No, that's Ragnarok. That's the next one.
He's a very small man.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, exactly, yeah. They were good movies.
Yeah,
we spoke about that, so that was good. So again, if you guys are still new to MCU, if you want a refresher before the next Marvel movie, which is going to be Captain Marvel in March, following Infinity War 2 in May, go check those out. Mm-hmm. And then we had a really good episode actually. But we started killing it near the end as well. Yeah. Because we had one on supplements.
Yes.
Which I think both of us had some knowledge and we went to do some research and we learned some good stuff. To this day, I still work with some. I want to have a wee refresh on that because we spoke about BCAAs and we talked about it's good because these essential amino acids go into your system and they help your protein synthesis. Mm-hmm. However, there's been some studies recently that suggest that the 3 amino acids in there only work with combination of all the other essential amino acids. So if you don't have a surplus or enough of them, you won't get increased protein synthesis. So if you are taking your BCAAs, guys, out there, take them with protein. Take them with your protein shake or take them with some sort of protein food at the same time. Now, you don't have to mix them together, but take them so they're in your digestion system at the same time.
Okay.
Because then you have your amino acids from your whey protein, and then you have your BCAAs, so your branched chain amino acids, and they'll combine together to increase protein synthesis. And essentially what would work for having increased BCAAs in your system will make about 6 grams of protein act like 25 grams of protein.
Oh, wow.
That's at least what one study has suggested.
Yeah.
So it does increase protein synthesis.
Drake definitely mixes this together.
Yeah,
he has,
that's good. That's what you should. That'll work. And if you don't take them, what happens is, due to the way your body works, I won't go into too much detail now, but essentially your protein synthesis decreases slightly. Your muscles, but so does your breakdown on your muscles. So you don't get as much gain, but you don't get as much loss either. Okay. So it just sort of shifts everything down a step.
Okay.
But so if you ever see anything about BCAAs, stop you from growing muscle, but they also stop muscle breaking down. So don't get fed into that.
Okay.
Anyway, so I just wanted to clear that up. Listen back to the episode if you want other stuff on omega 6s, because omega 6s,
omega 3.
Omega 3. What's 6?
It was another one.
Oh yeah, go eat that. I'm still trying to get all my fish in because I ate too much nuts and I got to compensate. Anyway. What was next?
Capital punishment.
I don't even remember doing this one.
Really?
Well, I do. But because
it was a very touchy one.
Yeah, as we spoke a little bit about how it's performed at the moment in some other countries around the world. And and how it started and what it was used for and that type of stuff. Yeah, and our thoughts on it, which I think you can probably all guess it shouldn't. Well, I'm pretty sure we had the same. It was very hard to. Should someone who's killed a bunch of people be killed? Probably. Yeah. Why should they be? Anyway. Yeah, go listen to the episode. Yeah, we're basically just rounding up every episode, telling you our thoughts.
They're all really good.
We need more downloads. Go listen to them.
Then we started a cool segment called Mumble Jumble, where we started giving each other brain teasers or puzzles to solve. So those were really cool too.
They were. I've had a few my brothers and sisters comment them. They quite like them. Yeah. It's shorter episodes. This is when we started out with short episodes. Yes. Because we have a punishment was 40 minutes. Well, this is actually going to be about an hour long. So, guys,
just a few more.
The Mumble Jumbles have been great. That was started on. We'll go listen to them. I'm not going to spoil any of that because you've got to listen to them. Yep. We did the Royals next, which was for the royal wedding, and we spoke a little bit about the Queen, and we went back about 200 years, and no further than that. I think we spoke a little bit about Queen Victoria, which was the 1800s. That's good. Quite interesting about figuring out what the royals are. Yeah. From a British perspective, from an American perspective, things like that.
I found it very interesting.
And about Meghan Markle, who's become the Duchess of Princess of
Duchess of something. Essex?
Essex is right. Good choice. Yeah, I think that's
maybe.
I think you've nailed it.
I may have gotten that wrong.
Did we put in the details? Oh no! Stop playing it! Oh my god! I'm trying to look at the details and it keeps playing. Meghan Markle, I didn't mention it in the notes. Oh well. But yeah, if you're interested in them, go listen to that. That's a great one. And then we hit a couple of more Mumble Jumbos.
Sorry.
Oh, Essex. Of course, Essex is a freaking yeah. Any English people are going to be But anyway, okay. I did my best. I think Sussex is... No, you did great. And then we did a couple of Mumbo Jumbos. Yes. Did I write Harrison's horse right? Harrison's doesn't look right. We did one about masked men, one about a horse. Yes. And then we did another one, which is kind of similar to our supplements one, but more related to performance enhancement drugs, which were, I guess, all the supplements are, but these are the ones that are banned from sporting events. That was another really interesting one. I did a lot of research on that because I wanted to get it right. I think we did it.
That one we did twice.
Yeah, we did it twice because I started it and I was like, I'm not getting this right. I need to get this right because it's really interesting.
Yep. So we put a lot of time into that one.
That introduced me to a lot of stuff. And actually, that helped me quite a lot. Or that and the supplement one for my CrossFit Level 3, which these just sort of this information stuff, because they talk about a lot of stuff and that sort of stuff. It was cool. It helped. So I'm learning stuff as well. Yes. Oh, success.
Then our next one was about 4th of July. Which you also learned stuff about.
I learned everything about it.
Yeah. I explained to you a lot about 4th of July. And just the history of the United States, basically, which I learned about too during that time. Then we went to another Mumble Jumble. And then Harry Potter. Did we just do?
We just did one episode. Yeah, one.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah. So we're on number 4 now.
Oh yeah. Did you ever read the show notes? And does that first sentence make sense to you?
Yes, it's the song.
Now, is that right, do you think? Or do you think I did something wrong?
I mean, I probably wouldn't put the L's in it, but...
What was it? When I say it, I go, do, 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 do,
oh.
do. What do you do?
I was reading, like, doodly-doo. Which is...
That's probably more what I've written. Do, do, doodly, do. Yeah, I put 2 hours in when I'm singing, actually. Do, do, doodly, do, 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 do. Do diddly do do do. Oh,
yes,
I've got one
when you
well.
sing it, it's perfect. But reading it, I read it as doodly doo.
Do diddly do.
But it's all good.
Yeah, okay, that was a good episode. Again, it's reignited my
love of Harry Potter.
More Mumble Jumbo. Again,
yes.
Go check them out. These are more recent ones that just came out a month ago. Then we did another one that you led because I had no idea about it. I still have.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I have a little bit more information about it. Mr. Rogers.
Yes, that was in honor of and because of the movie that has just come out.
After passing a couple of years ago, but yeah.
Yes, and then we did 2 of our favorite bands.
The last 2, yeah.
Yeah.
You did the band Sugarland, which I've yet to listen to. And
really? Because I just learned a Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Oh yeah, you're going to play it for me after. Yeah. Is it? Which one is it?
I didn't learn it very well.
Is it the one we spoke about? The Snow, hey, yeah.
Under the Bridge.
Oh, nice. Okay, Under the Bridge. Yeah. That's good. It's a saint of start. And I talked about Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And that took us to 51. At least I think it's 51. I haven't actually counted. And
it's 51.
I wrote episodes on them, but I may have missed an episode out. But
it's 51.
Okay, sweet. So,
that's our year in review, guys.
That is a year of Mumblecast. Can you believe it?
Yes. It's been great.
It has been great. And there's another year to come. Possibly, maybe, who knows, hopefully. And
I'm down.
We're going to get better. Hopefully this is the best sounding podcast yet, because we're finally...
We're working on it.
We're finally getting this done. But other than that, this has been great. Great fun. As in, I realise we don't have many listeners, but those who are listening, it means a lot. I know it's mainly just me and Kayla speaking to each other.
Thanks, guys.
But maybe our kids can listen to it, or our grandchildren, or children. Like, what the hell was grandfather, great-great-grandfather, great-great-mother, grandmother? What did they talk about?
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is very weird.
But it's in a source of media that could be kept now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a physical copy anymore. It's in the cloud, man.
Yeah. Let us know if you have any suggestions, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or topics, or anything.
Suggestions on length, suggestions on like the topic, suggestions on if you like the Mumbo Jumble or the Mumbo Rumble or anything else in particular. If you want us to be a bit more tailored towards certain things, if you like the randomness of it all, I'll help us.
Yeah.
So we can keep this going.
And if you want to be a guest speaker, let us know your topic, anything.
Mm-hmm. Even if you don't want to have a topic, just come and chat and we can just speak about something else. And it's
give you some would you rather questions, make it real awkward.
Yeah, it's always fun with an extra person.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kayla, thank you for a year of wonderful podcasts.
Thank you.
And I guess we will see you guys next week for some more.
Yes.
Yay. All right. Oh, I've been Liam.
And I'm Kayla.
Oh, next milestone, 100 podcasts.
Yes.
Okay, that'll be a big episode.
Okay.
So that's going to be like next August again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I've been Liam.
I'm Kayla.
And it's been Mumcast.
Bye.